The Costa Deliziosa is about to set off on an all-new itinerary. She is headed for the Arctic Circle. Staff changes.
I have zero tolerance.
And the threat of an outbreak are putting pressure on the crew.
Is this according to our rules? This food is already contaminated.
Follow Captain Sinisi and his staff as they face deadlines, disease, dirt and drama.
Always something happening in Norway.
In Cruise Ship Diaries. The Costa Deliziosa has sailed from Italy to Amsterdam, where she's now docked and preparing to begin a new season. The ship will now be sailing 11-day cruises to the Arctic Circle and back.
So, Chef, please, this is a very important matter. I want to be sure that the correct procedures are followed. And that's it.
Europe has been rocked by a recent outbreak of E. coli, and Clementina Palumbo, the new hotel director, has been brought on board. She will enforce a ship-wide sanitation program.
So, Chef, please, as you know, sanitation, I have zero tolerance. Every cook, in a sense, he has the life of guests and crew members.
We'll increase also inspection, like on a daily basis.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Most guests are now on board, and lunch is being served in the main dining room. Paul Hosenfeld is the new English host.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on.
How's the food?
That's great.
Oh, good. My position as a host, I would classify it as a really high position. I deal with larger sums of guests sometimes. I work anywhere between 12 to 14 hours a day. What do you think of the captain?
He is very good. All right.
Yeah, he is one of the youngest captains in the fleet.
Paul has worked with the new hotel director before and knows what to expect.
Clementina strives for perfection.
Lorenzo, I was telling you many times that these have to be at the proper place.
She is very direct, she is very forward, she likes to get results. Okay. We have to go 180 miles per hour.
Come on, quick, fast, fast! What is this? Is this the correct procedure to carry the food?
No.
No, okay. State the name of the gentleman and you will get an infraction.
Enjoy your meal. Any questions, just come and see me later, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Until recently, Enrico Franco was only a waiter. Now he's been promoted to secretary of the maitre d' and no longer serves during the lunchtime shift.
Thank you, Mr. Savino. Ciao.
Franco has many aspirations.
For the past 7 years, I've been working as a waiter in the dining room. Now, if there will be a chance, I want to be a dancer. A dancer. I want to be a dancer. Va bene. Okay, ciao.
Franco's performance in the dining room last week was a huge success.
Dancing in the restaurant. I love it. My God, it's so exciting.
He's been given permission to dance again tonight, and this time he's allowed to go all out.
Wow. And it's so dirty. Look how dirty this is. Oh, we have to clean this place, eh?
Daniel and Susie are struggling to feel at home.
If we must really speak to somebody about getting the cabins that are rightfully ours, because this cabin's way too small for 2 people, man. We can't live like this, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how much our complaining is going to make them want to help us out, you know? It's been a bit of an adjustment. I don't mean to complain or moan or whatever, because I really am enjoying it, you know? But you living in this sort of poorly ventilated room with no natural light, so you wake up and you're just like not happy. I can sit like this, or I can sit like this, you know? I miss the luxury, I suppose, of being able to do what you want to when you want to. It feels like being back at school, and that's bull, man.
It's almost time for the ship to leave the port. Captain Sanisi makes his way to the bridge. It's critical that the ship leaves on time.
Faster, 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 faster.
Suppliers are late. Loading is behind schedule.
Speed up the operation. The ship has to sail. Here, don't leave the fruit here. We need the fruit. We cannot leave it in Amsterdam. Come on, quick, fast, fast.
Hotel director, captain.
Yes, Captain, go ahead.
The ship has to leave at 5 o'clock. We cannot wait. We have to leave at 5. I repeat, we have to leave at 5. Otherwise...
Captain, we're still trying to do our best.
So speed up, otherwise we leave the food and the water on the pier.
The ship has to sail. Captain just called me. The ship has to sail. Okay, tell me how many pallets left. Inventory officer, inventory officer.
To leave Amsterdam, the captain must sail the ship through a series of canals and locks and needs to reach the entrance to the lock at a specified time.
We cannot waste our time. Move, move, move.
Hurry up. I have 10 minutes now. Hurry up.
Faster, faster, faster. The ship has to leave in 10 minutes. Faster, faster. If the ship has to sail. Be faster, fast, fast.
How many minutes I have to wait?
Faster. We cannot leave nothing ashore. We have to bring up everything. The last one. Okay. It's over. It's over. We managed. We have all the loading on board.
The ship arrives at the lock, which is designed to regulate the water level of the canal.
This lock, of course, prevents Amsterdam and the hinterland from flooding twice a day. 2 meters raising of the water level here. If that should happen, then I see your first floor of every house in Amsterdam would be underwater.
Preparation for dinner has begun. In the galley, Clementina has begun a sanitation inspection.
Show me. Tell me, you have a log with you where you just take the temperatures?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I see your log? Let me see.
This was yesterday.
And today?
Sorry for that, ma'am.
Okay. Can you please call me the kitchen steward? Can you call me the kitchen steward? Okay. I'm sure that you know your job.
Yes,
I'm sure. But I also know, and you know, that you were not doing the correct thing. Sanitation is something on which I have zero tolerance.
Yes, ma'am.
You know that. Okay? Thank you. Please take the temperature and then let me know.
Buongiorno. Tutto a posto? Come sta? Buongiorno. Bonjour.
On top of his usual duties, Paul has an extra responsibility on this cruise.
Captain, may I have the pleasure to present you the new Russian hostess? Okay. Just embarked.
Welcome on board. So how many guests?
Today embarked the Russian hostess, Katie. It's her first contract, and with first contractors you get a certain amount of training. I will be training her for this cruise. It's basically people can call you and you'll see the number on the beeper, so then you can use any telephone around the ship and then you just call them back.
In the dining room, things are heating up.
They see my baby fat. My belly fat. One picture. Oh, stop it. Yeah, one moment. Okay. Cheers. 1, 2. Cheers.
The entertainment team has things covered in the grand bar. Paul is finished for the night.
I got this tattoo when I was the relationships I've been in. I find that when the relationships that I've been in, I tend to get very hurt very easy. And I find the only way in life that you can actually move on or find closure is just to patch yourself up and keep on going. When you have some free time, most people go to the crew bar or have a drink, whereas I'll go to my cabin, watch a movie, or just play video games, which I'm doing at the moment. So working on board, you don't have a chance to escape. So basically, this is my escape from the world.
The lights are so pretty.
4 days into her journey, the ship is nearing the North Cape, Norway.
I want to remove all this and remove all this. You can discard it all. Some of the quality specification is missing here. How come? No, this is not, I'm sorry, this is not an excuse. This is not an excuse.
Paul's guests are occupied. He has a few hours off.
Hey, Franco! How are you?
Hello there. Fine.
Any free washing machines?
I think this one.
This one? Now I'm going to ruin a shirt. Oh, I start work at 5 o'clock.
No, I start at 5 as well. I wake up at 5. I need a lot of preparation.
As we all do.
Yeah. Always.
Always.
We're like 4 in the bathroom sharing.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have to run.
This here. Okay? You need to shave. You are a food handler. So now you must go to your cabin.
Yeah.
You will go and shave and you come back.
Okay.
Okay, this is somebody who was for sure trying to have some breakfast for himself.
Absolutely.
I don't deny nothing for nobody. But as you know, it is not allowed to carry food in this condition. Chief!
Okay.
Chief!
Chief! Chief!
Please!
Yes.
Come here, please.
Okay, service director has something to tell you.
What is that? What is that? For sure somebody want to have a breakfast. You know that it's not allowed, yes or no?
I just broke my bag.
After the 5th infraction, you are not allowed to work for the company anymore. So you will lose your job. So you know that, so please, just follow the rules.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Paul is back on duty.
Hey guys, gotta get ready for the announcement. You ready?
Yes, yes, we're ready.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, I have one guest. He snores so badly, so his cabin mate cannot sleep. So we're going to move him to his own cabin.
You have to come.
Two announcements, yeah.
Everyone has to be present.
Wait.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to inform all of our English-speaking guests on board the Costa Deliziosa that in a few moments at 11:45 a.m. up in the central pool allocated up on Deck 9, we'll be having the North Pole Baptism. Music and dances to celebrate the passing of the Arctic Pole Circle. We'd like to thank you for your attention and wish you an excellent afternoon on board the Costa Deliziosa.
But it's a lot of fluff at the end. Come on, don't be like this.
You can either let things get to you, you can cry, you can be upset, or you can realise that life is not as bad as it seems. You can pick yourself up and you can carry on with life. They look like, you know, from Star Wars, what's her name? Princess Leia.
This is good and crazy. I like it. And people are very, very happy.
You just need to get more involved.
When I will be another dress.
The Russian hostess, Katie, she's very cheeky. I have to give her that. Boys around the ship have already noticed her and coming up to me and saying, Paul, who's this? Where's she from? What's she doing? What's her name? So she's getting a lot of attention. It's actually kind of annoying. It's like, why isn't the attention coming to me? Let's go.
Franco very rarely gets to go ashore.
Free.
It's uncomparable. Weather is too cold. Never experienced this in the Philippines. We're on the top of the world. Is it cold? Top of the world, yeah.
The globe sculpture is a well-known symbol of the North Cape. King crabs are a local delicacy.
They fight when you touch them. King crab.
Franco has only ever seen them cooked for cruise guests.
And you eat it together with?
We eat it with bread, lemon, and mayonnaise.
This is strange. Normally, I serve food to the guests, but now I'm being served.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Now we are the guests.
Wood. I'm hungry.
Clementina's inspections are finished, for now.
Sometimes it's hard because I'm always behind them, controlling and checking. Or whenever I come on a ship, you know, it's my job almost 24 hours a day. I'm addicted to my job, that is true.
Katya is taking her final host exam, and then she's on her own.
She seems like a bright girl. She's picked up the job very well.
Call me if you need someone, okay?
Still may get a little bit of trouble. She has a bit of a wild side.
The first half of the new itinerary is over. From here, the ship will be chasing the midnight sun. There'll be no rest for the wicked. Surprises, sex and secrets on the horizon in Cruise Ship Diaries.